Okay, let's see. Looks like we're all clicked on. Okay, hey, so it's Mike from Millennium Martial Arts coming to you live for the 200 and wait, hold on one second. I think I messed something up. 202nd time. So hey, let's start all over. Ray, take one. Take two. This is Mike from Millennium Martial Arts coming to you live for the 202nd time. That's 202 weeks of sending out these videos. And today I titled the video Attendance Matters. Now, anybody that's watched almost any of the videos that I've put out for the last couple of years, and certainly anybody that I've ever been on the phone with talking about our karate school, and certainly all of our students, know that from our perspective, the key ingredient to success in the martial arts, after you get past the desire to learn, is attendance. It's really the number one thing. We joke and say that, getting a black belt is really easy. All you have to do is show up and train. That's it. And if you don't show up and train, there's no chance of getting a black belt. And that's, true for almost anything. But we know for sure that our students that come to class on a regular basis are more familiar with the material, more comfortable with the material. They excel at the material because they have more opportunity to get critiqued, to get corrected, to practice what they've just done, and to be able to move themselves forward, to learn new material. Students that don't come to class, they forget everything that they learned, from class to class, or they only remember pieces of it, and they certainly haven't had a chance to practice it. And it only stands to reason that their progress will be slower. And, last week I spoke about why I like to get on the phone with people and talk about the school and make sure that we're a good fit with them before they come and join us. And one of the things I mentioned, but only in passing on that video, was how important being on the same page with respect to attendance is. If someone tells me that they think that they can make it once a week or so to karate, I really have to question whether or not this is going to be a good venture for them. Now, it's possible they could start off coming very sporadically, develop a love for it, and then, maybe open up their schedule and start coming more. That's happened certainly more often than not. But it's a lot better if you're coming in with the plan of jumping in with both feet rather than wading into the pool slowly. Karate is something you don't need to wade into. Start up, come to a lot of classes, really get some momentum going, start the progress or the progression of moving through our curriculum, and very quickly, students that do that begin to get a real sense of self, sense of confidence. They start noticing positive physical changes, and all of that is directly linked to their attendance. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's just about coming to class and training. And, one of the things that I have in our system that we use to track attendance is a metric that basically provides me with a graph of a grade for each student in terms of their attendance. And it's a very simple thing. It's a certain number of classes over a certain period of time earned you an A, a few less classes earned you a B, C, and D respectively, down to inactive, which is like, a D. And, over the course of many years of watching that chart ebb and flow a little bit from month to month, it's always been relatively stable. We have most of our members fall into the A and B category, and then there's a set of members that are, not really attending very much, and or in the progress of not training anymore. Whatever it is, it's part of the martial arts business is that there's always students that are coming and students that are going, but I did take a look at it this morning, and for the second month in a row, something that has really never happened before has occurred. And that is that almost 100% of our members are falling into the A and B category, meaning that there's a very high attendance rate for nearly 100% of our members. And that percentage has never occurred before. There's always been a relative number that fall into the lower attendance category. And the reason why I really looked at it was because I was noticing something that was happening in classes over the last couple of weeks. And I'm talking about classes ranging from the 3-year-olds all the way up to our teens and adults. First of all, the class sizes have been robust. Students are coming to many classes per week, and I've been increasing the intensity or the complexity of things that I've been introducing to each class, going all the way down from the little 3-year-olds and 3 to 6-year-olds all the way up. I've been trying out a whole bunch of different teaching concepts, teaching techniques, mostly that were reserved in the past for upper ranks. I've been sort of filtering things down just to see how they do. And I've been shocked, and so have the other instructors, at how rapidly they're picking things up, how rapidly they're able to extrapolate between the thing that they're learning and things that they've learned before. And there's really no other explanation for this increase in quality among our member base other than the fact that this group has been attending more classes than their peers in the past. And it's a very important thing that I'm intending to continue cultivating, because a stronger student body makes stronger martial artists, and it creates a much better environment for new members to come into. So as new members join a group, we want those new members to join the strongest group of martial artists that they can possibly encounter, because everything filters down from the highest ranks. And so as the new students take a look at what students that started just a little while before them look like, and those that started a year before them, and 2 years and 3 years and 4 years and onward, it gives them a really good roadmap for success. And it's very easy to explain to them that all they need to do is emulate what those students before them did, which is come to class a lot, pay attention, work hard at the things that we're working on, and just come to class again the next day and keep practicing them. And that's what's going to make them succeed, and that's what's going to make our newer students succeed. It's going to what makes our upper ranks succeed, and that means that the school as a whole, and even more importantly, the art as a whole, will succeed. So attendance matters. Attendance is really the primary objective. When I talk to members that are contemplating becoming members, people that are contemplating becoming members, it's one of the things I emphasize the most is that our memberships entitle you to come to as many classes as you want without any restriction. That's the way to take advantage and get the biggest bang for your buck, not only from the perspective of a number of classes divided by, the amount of membership divided by the number of classes, but if you want your child or yourself to really learn martial arts, you're going to do it through attendance. And that's it. Attendance matters. That's all I've got today. We're in the holiday season, everybody. I hope everybody has a beautiful holiday season, peaceful, healthy. Let's put a big emphasis on the healthy during this holiday season. And I wish everyone the best. And I will see you next week on Time Out Tuesday, episode 203. Peace.